And this is back from 2008, I believe, when this woman applied for a job. I can think of a lot of reasons why Abercrombie Fitch was looking to narrow down its potential prospective employees.
Yeah, they've got a bit of a history of back then, and has changed a little bit over the last couple months. They've got a history there when it comes to that. Look, I think this case stems from during the interview process. According to Abercrombie Fitch, the young woman who the case centers on did not declare or make any point that this was because of her religious belief, this was because of her Muslim faith. Therefore, Abercrombie Fitch was not discriminating in any way because they didn't know. Now, initially, this woman won an employment discrimination case, about $20,000. That was thrown out by an appeals court. When it got to the Supreme Court, Scarlett, you pointed out earlier, 8-1 ruling. Justice Antonin Scalia said, quote, this was really easy. So I think the big point you're seeing right now, and this is something the court has backed, this particular court has backed with regularity over the last couple of years, is when it comes to religious liberty and religious issues specifically, the court is going to lean towards those concerned about the freedom of religion and away even from companies, which is a little bit of a surprise when you look at how this court has been towards big business over the last couple of years.
Phil, does this mean that the onus is now on a future employer or a company to tell a prospective employee exactly what the rules are?
That's the initial reading right now, Mark, and this actually goes in line with what the Obama administration was pushing in their filing with the court. They would like more onus to be on the employer to figure this out, not on the potential employee to have to come in and declare things. They don't want to use that as a way to disqualify initially off the bat. So I think what's going to be really interesting not only is how employers try and react to this, but also on future potential discrimination cases, whether or not this opens the door to a significant increase in lawsuits. We've already seen through the Equal Employment Commission an uptick in discrimination lawsuits based on religion over the last couple of years by about 1,000 cases. So whether or not this actually contributes to that, I think, is going to be an interesting thing to track as this actually goes into effect.